What's happening, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. You know, I had to listen. I was sitting here listening to David Sylvian. I always have to listen to him. Anyways, welcome back to the channel. Hope that you're having an absolutely wonderful day as we embark into the Rotters Club, Hatfield and the North. A long time ago, we had listened to the first two tracks on the album. I really enjoyed it. And so now it is time to circle ourselves back around. We're going to listen to the Yes No Interlude. Now, we are going to listen to the two previous tracks as well, which are 43 seconds and 30 seconds long. Big John Wayne Sucks Psychology on the Jaw, Chaos at the Greasy Spoon. But I'm pretty sure when I make the thumbnail for this, I couldn't fit all those titles in this track or in the thumbnail, and then in the title it would just be way too long. So it only says the Yes No Interlude, but we're going to listen to those two tracks as well before we hit the Yes No Interlude. So let's go ahead and back it up a little bit. Big John, we'll start there. Chaos at the Greasy Spoon, and then we'll probably just let it ride into Yes No. So let's go ahead. Let it go. Here we go. Silly title, but it sounds great. That's blazing. I like that a lot. Chaos at the Greasy Spoon. Then Yes No. Nice flow. Love that. Oh yeah. That's awesome. I love the hard bounce of that bass line. There's that Canterbury fusion. I like the sporadic horns underneath, and then this menacing fuzzy tone on guitar. Really great drumming underneath that too. That's a jagged little tone. This is a pretty cool track. I think you gotta admit, this is kind of cool. It's a high whistle. Drumming slightly elevates ever so slightly. Saxophone's heating up. And smooth it up off of the aggression. Such nasty bass play. Put it on a simmer. It's great dynamic. And it moves into the next track, which I'm going to stop it right there. I'm going to listen to this song in the same sitting, but for you guys, this is all one day. Everyone is just on fire here. The sounds are amazing. I really enjoy Soft Machine 3rd and 4th, but this one definitely still has some teeth to it. Everyone is just on fire. I love how jazz, I mean, this goes back to when we first started listening to Canterbury bands and everything, but I just love the influence of jazz in their specific style. They have such a really unique sound that I don't even really know how to describe it. It's jazzy, it's earthy, there's a sort of fusion in there. They can rock and roll, but there's a different element to it. There's almost like I don't know, there's just something different about the music here. I like how organ-led and keyboard-led it can be as well. No doubt in here, bass Sinclair is just burning it up, then it's just smooth as ice. And same thing for the keys. You can have those searing organs, but at the same time, you can lighten it up with those little jazz keys. You know, and then little Wes Montgomery guitar solo at the end there. It's just a really great combination. And then beneath all that, you have this wonderful drumming. Drumming on this particular track here is going to be Pit Pile. And then you got the horns, of course. Like, there's always something really interesting going on. And yes, I guess in one way it can be demonstrative, but like it just sounds like such a great composition. It doesn't sound like they're, you know, tossing in a bunch of random sections just to do it. Even the first two tracks that we listened to, the little 40-second ones, you know, John Wayne and Chaos at the Greasy Spoon, those, I expected them to be weird just because of the track titles, but they weren't at all. They actually made a lot of sense in a transition into this interlude, which you would think that those two tracks would be interludes, but whatever. This was the interlude with the yes no, and I'm definitely leaning onto the yes side on this one. This was a wonderful track to listen to. I'm really enjoying that. There's no lyrics to get into. My instinct is to click and look at the lyrics, but you know, if I was listening, but if I was listening and thinking about it, I would realize that there were no lyrics to get into. let me pull it back a little bit. Since there's no lyrics to go into, let's dive a little deeper if you don't mind. I'm sure you don't. Right here, right? This is actually the perfect section I was thinking of. Listen to how menacing and buzzy that guitar is, right? And I love those little interjections of the horns. Ba-da-da-da. And then a little something, and da-da-da. And it has this unique time signature to it as well. The drums in the background, if you're listening like to the drums, the percussion, it's so busy, but production-wise, they're at a low, kind of in the back level as well. So like it doesn't make it overly difficult to listen to. It's not overly complicated, or it's not dense. It's very perfectly placed in the stage performance, so to speak. Like, you hear how busy the drums are? But even amongst this slightly more aggressive section, they always know how to back off, when to back off, and bring it into something more melodic, such as... This isn't exactly what I was looking for, but something like this, I guess you could say. Like, now the horns take front, and then everything else goes back. So they do a great job of trading solos, but not just trading like, okay, I'm playing, now you're playing, but the other instruments that aren't playing take a step back, in a sense. That's what I mean, like, in the stage presence. Not that they're literally on stage, but like a stage in the recording studio in the hands of the producer. Like, they put the instruments back, they take a step back. Not creative step back, but a metaphorical step back. Anyways, wonderful tracks. Let me know what you guys thought, though. You can let me know in the comments down below. You can follow me on Twitter. You can support the channel on Patreon. You can do so many things. That's kind of it, I guess. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for being here, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.